Hi, soulmates. How are you? I'm Yetti. I was going to wait to actually listen to this when they've done their whole album, but a lot of you said no, watch it now, listen to it now. So I listen. I'm here literally like on YouTube comments, on Patreon. So I was like, okay, let me like sit down, get ready for it. So I'm going to watch it through and then we'll dissect it the second time around. And we will probably watch the live or a dance practice probably over on Patreon. If there's one you want here as well, let me know. I'm all good. And let me know what you're excited for that's going to come up, like what you think the title track from the album is going to sound like. Super excited, because if it's anything like Hey Ya, yes. Okay, let's get into this one then. Ooh, yeah. He's so dangerous. Oh wow, the vulnerability. Oh, that is that's a line. That's a line right there. Love me, hate me. You will never be, never be, never be me. Try me, break free. Oh man. Never be, never be, never be me. I love that part. Oh, just like splashing. All the acting in this video. You will never be, never be, never be me. Try me, break free. You will never be, never be, never be me. We are rebels in our heart. We are rebels in our heart. I actually feel emotional. That build. We are rebels in our heart. Rebels in our heart. What did she write? The cinematography. 서로가 필요할 때가 있어. 그런 마음이 어떤 건지 잘 알기에 영원을 바라는 사이보단 지금 말해주고 싶어. We will always be the rebels. We are rebels. We are one. 이름만으로 We are rebels. We are one. Wow. We are rebels in our heart. We are rebels in our heart. 꺾이지 않아. We are rebels in our heart. Oh man, like with this, there's just such power in the delicate moments that they have, those moments where their vocals are softer, the moments where they show the like the cry, like the one tear or just that emotion. Because I think sometimes with acting it's like easier to do all of like the strong movements or like sexy or crazy, but actually there were a lot of vulnerable moments or moments that we really had to like lean in and look at, and that to me requires more skill. So there was like a lot of power in those delicate moments, the part where they're holding hands or like the hug and we don't see the like everything, like there was just so much power in that delicate moments that they had. I love the emotional build that you're getting throughout the you're getting it from the vocals, the way that they kind of interchange sometimes with like that moment where they just had more of like an acoustic style, and then even the like emphasis on the chorus itself. So love me, da da da, hate me, you know, that emphasis just builds everything emotionally, especially the first time they did like a double beat on the drum. And then like visually as well, there's so much in that visually that I think really tells a story. So let's actually get into it and break it down a little bit more, because I feel like they're all representing different types of rebellion and different types of what a rebel would be like. And then I love that like coming together at the end, and there's a lot of defiance in it, isn't there? Let me know your favorite part before we get into it. I'm gonna check the comments and see if like our parts match up. Okay, so I think Hyujin is probably more of the like typical rebel. Like she's been quite dangerous. Literally, like it looks like maybe stopping a car, although maybe it's her car. And she's wearing red. It's nighttime. It's much more of a like a typical idea of what you think a rebel would be. With the interpretive dance, it's like fight being dragged. Ooh, that note! You know what? It's the high and then the soft drop. Ooh, it was so beautiful. So I feel like Liz is her representation of rebel is maybe like rebel in your hobbies and your interests. So the fact that she seems to be like surrounding herself with like animals, even like animals that maybe, so like if you saw a dog or a cat, it would be like, okay, that makes sense, because those are household animals and pets. But actually the fact that, I mean, hamsters, yes, but not as much as like dogs and cats. And then I think she had a lizard, she had fish and stuff. And so she's got like that is her passion, that's her joy. And it almost feels like she's been like, I don't know, shunned in a way, and she's made this place like her beautiful like fortress. Everything in there is pastel, light, like fluffy, like lots of different textures in that room. Like there's a lot of comfort in that room and like safety in there. And it feels like she is kind of like separated from that social interaction, because even on the computer she's not talking to anyone, she's like creating pictures and images of her animals, and it's the way she's so like intimately intertwined with them. So it's almost like she's being like condemned for this hobby that she has. I wonder if that was such a cute moment. That was such a cute moment. I wonder if Ray is actually it's potentially meeting someone. I'm not entirely sure about her. I feel like I have instantly more of a like an understanding of what the others are representing. Let me know in the comments what you think she's supposed to represent, because I think definitely Lesso is supposed to be like school type bullying. The fact that she like isn't even in the environment, she's crying about it, she's so upset, and you do see the girls in the school kind of giving her that that look of like threat almost. And actually this line that she says, I'll leave the misunderstandings to you. So it's almost like she is being bullied or being ostracized for being different. And that's what makes her the rebel, that actually she's seen as a rebel because her reaction is now to like remove herself. So I don't know about you guys, but in my country, in the UK, if you don't go to school, that's actually, I think, like potentially a criminal offense even on your parents. Like it's a really big deal. So now there's a reason why she doesn't want to be there, but now she's going to be the one at fault, and you know, just like leaving that whole thing, that whole line of leave the misunderstandings to you. So good. It's such a bar before we get to the main bar of the chorus. Oh. And she's bright. Everyone that is wearing like has dark hair, she's got like this beautiful pink hair. Like she stands out, she's the odd one. So you can love me, hate me, you will never. I'm sorry, but how did she get 2 lip bites in one? Not even in a song, not even in a chorus, in 2 lines. How did she get 2 lip bites? I think she's supposed to represent society and the norms that they have for women. I think this is really deep, actually. go with me here. I really think this part is supposed to be like the central underpinning of like the kind of like depth of it, that she's got a playground behind her. That playground is like princess shape. She's wearing a wedding dress. So the idea of like childhood and what you're grown up, what you're grown up believing, that girls need to like play, be playful, be cute, pink, like be princess, have all that like princess vibes, you know, be like delicate and sweet and all of that kinds of things. And also like to desire marriage, and that is like your special thing, to be pretty. And she is literally not even facing that is burning behind her. So that like past that, norms are burning behind her. She's not running away from it in fear. She's not running to it as like some sort of like act of strength or like overconfidence. She's just letting it be, and she's like facing her front, talking to us. This is what she's feeling, and she's literally like roaming around the place. She's comfortable with that thing, that past burning behind her, and she's just like who she is. I love also like audio wise the breaks that we're getting on the. Sorry, I had to really check that my recording was actually still on. We get the duh, 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 like the emphasis on that. I really love. Oh, the emotion. Love that vocal part as well. I think you're over lacking song. She's so savage. She's so savage. Love the like vocal elements that we're getting as well. They really didn't overdo anything. It's like perfectly pitched and placed. I think Kale here, it's actually I'll talk about it oh, the roll in her voice. You will never be me. Try me, break free. You will never be me. We are brothers in a heart, brothers in a heart. We are brothers in a heart. Oh, I think we've already. Have we already? Oh no, it's. Okay, yeah, like this one. So I feel like Gail. Is it Gail? Gail. How do I say it? How do I say her name? So I feel like she's supposed to represent being creative, and that actually makes you a bit of a recluse, because you have like a way of seeing things, a way of being that other people don't, and they don't understand. And I think she's supposed to represent them actually as artists. Like she does their like symbol, right? And I also don't know what she's writing. I don't know if that's their name. Oh no, it's here. I don't think it is. I'm not sure. But I think she's supposed to represent them as artists, because she's in this abandoned kind of room, and you know, like at the beginning of their, because Eugene mentioned something about at the beginning of their careers, they wouldn't have known exactly where they were gonna like end up, and you know, you're literally like in the basement doing all your practice and being creative, but you don't have the accolades, no one is seeing it, you're in an abandoned place, and actually through that creativity and believing in yourself, you create something really beautiful that is then like out into the world. She then like moves out into the world after being in this section. So I think, yeah, that's what oh yeah, it might be her. It might be the same. This cinematography of them like skateboarding across and then panning to her, so beautiful as a music video. Yeah, idol group. She's just in the opposite direction. No one's noticing her. and in all of their situations, no one sees them. It was only Lesso right at the end after she's crying that someone meets her on that bridge, and it's at that point we then get the like vocal crescendo of like, okay, yeah, like they've kind of tapped into it, and then it's through connecting with other people that also feel like rebels, you then become one. That's like the main message. And each, I love how they are each showing that vulnerability in slightly different ways. And then that like coming together. Oh, wow, she has so much pain. Oh, and the production distortion there. Oh, I love this. It's so nice. It's so nice. Let me know what you think of it, of like what your favorite parts are. I think like vocally that section with like Liz, the actual chorus is really solid, really strong, and it's like so impactful. That part where they break off. Oh my gosh, I have so many. I'm asking you to tell me your favorites, and I'm here like listing like 10 different things. Visually, that image of the castle burning is like etched. That is actually stunning. That and Lesso her like on the bridge crying. That's really stunning. Let me know yours. Try and narrow it down if you can. I can't.